All right, link has been sent out. Let's get it. Oh wait, can people join if it's unlisted? Oh yeah, they can. We're good. Yo, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Sunday. What's up, what's up? We'll wait till we get about 50 people in here and start up the stream. Sorry, it's about 20 minutes, 25 minutes-ish late. We'll get it going. Yo, what's up, John? I think that's JC. Yo, what's up, JC? Thanks for tuning in. So we do got a plan today. I'll be going over this very shortly here. I think do some water soon. But it should be another quick stream. Not much has changed. I mean, the market has moved a little bit, but not much of general sentiment has changed here. Yo, Taylor, what's good? George, what's up, my man? If you're tuning in, drop a comment in the chat. Let me know who's here. Yo, Griffin, what is up, my dude? I don't know who you guys are. I know who Taylor is in chat because you have the same Discord name, but I don't know how to relate you guys to your Discord profile. Connor, was good, my man. Tuning in, appreciate it. So no, we haven't, for those that don't know, we have not taken any trades yesterday on Saturday or today. I'm looking to start picking up some trades soon. Most likely longs. I mean, I'm not one to short a 40, 50, 60, 70% drawdown here. What's good, guys? Warm checking in. Yo, what's good, Warm? Cookie Monster. Hang Tank. Glacier, what's up? Glacier T8. The OG, the GOAT. Mr. Densmore, what's good? All right, we got about 38 people here. It's a little late. What time is it in New York? 9? All right, we should have some more people. If anything, I am looking to pick up some Bitcoin longs probably by the end of the stream. Looks like it's the best risk to reward personally for me right now. But we'll go over the overall sentiment, what's going to go down, what's invalidated, what previous trends did I have a prediction for that now don't make sense because we've had a 50, well, I think Bitcoin's 20% drawdown now since the last stream. Pap King, yo, what's good? Joel, Brady, Josh, PUBG, Ammo, OG username, Daniel, and then Vibin' Yo City. What's up, everyone? Thanks for commenting. Thanks for showing up, popping in, vibing out. How many people we got in here now? 45, about 5 more, and we'll get started here. Just want to make sure those who want to watch it live get to watch it live. And by the way, it is recorded as always, and we're on YouTube now, so this gets auto dropped into the channel. I'll trim it up a little bit so this first 10 minutes, if you do want to watch it back, you don't have to go through me just talking right now. Okay, so the stream plan for the day, it's pretty much a typical layout that we've had last week and the week before. Go over the previous week's plays. I may be going over them a little bit too much. You guys let me know which of the previous ones you want me to go over, because all of you here are in the server and hopefully taking the plays or at least monitoring what I'm taking, right? So if there's any in particular you want to check out, hopefully it's one of the losses. Normally we can't really learn from a winning trade, right? As weird as it may sound, we don't learn much from a winning trade. We just learn that what our thesis was correct, right? On the trades that we lose, we end up learning and we end up evolving from those because we did something incorrectly. So we have to go back, see what was incorrect. So next time we come into the exact same scenario, we'll understand that we made this mistake before and now we don't want to make it again. So we adjust. $48, yeah, we're good to start here. So I did a post, what was this, 2 days ago, my 9-day P&L We had a great last 9 days, a great last week, even though the market's been absolutely shitting, at least for futures, right? My futures port is nearing a new all-time high. My equity port, it's in a fire dumpster right now. So we give and take with the different derivatives we're trading. Hopefully not everyone is destroyed in their equity port right now, but if you have been trading futures with us, it's been nice, right? We've been able to hit a lot of longs from the small relief bounces we get. Shorts definitely would have paid more on the downside, but very happy to take away another green week. So we can go through each of these days here. I don't really want to go through all of the winning trades. There was a lot this week. So if there's anything you guys want to talk about, maybe my last trade I took was a loss. We could talk about that one, the Ethereum trade. Yeah, printer repair was good. I think I didn't make a list of a full loss sheet, but I think the only losses we may have had is I took my full BNB loss on 114, and this BNB play was from, I think, late December. One on Adam Link. I think the main one was Ethereum. Made a bag on Cardano. We should probably talk about the Cardano trade though, because we had that was a pretty sick trade. We'll talk about this one just because it's a little different than normally how I trade. We'll put the replay setting on this one. So Cardano, the reason I want to bring this up, there'll be 2 winning trades I go over. I want to go to the Cardano trade because it was a little bit different. I taught the laddered bid method, and then I want to go over the previous Bitcoin. These are just 2 of my biggest days, right? I'm just going to go over 2 of the biggest days and why they were my biggest days. And then we'll go over some of the rough days, such as 121, which was 2 days ago on Friday, where the market nuked, right? So the first thing, our Cardano, a lot was changing for it, right? The Cardano narrative was changing. I tend to call it a shit coin for the last, I want to say 4 or 5 months. I've really given it a bad time. But money was to be had on it and money was to be made. Casper sent out some buys near the range low. I didn't take them just because I was a little stingy about putting my money into Cardano. And then slowly the equation changed. The narrative was swapping a little bit. People were starting to use the protocol more. NFTs were coming out. And normally when this happens, just like it happened with AVAX, just like it happened with eGolds, right? You get massive movements and volume inflow from outflow from other protocols. And I was assuming this is going to be from the FTM, Near, Harmony One, and Cosmos ecosystems, as they had ran 100% the previous month. I thought that the rotation was going to come into Cardano or similar systems, and we made some laddered bids, right? So one of the first techniques here was all I wanted to do, because I hadn't bought Cardano yet, but I had an understanding that I was going to be the next thing. All I wanted to figure out is, where can I place some bids? Because we were trading pretty late at night. I wanted to place some bids so I could fall asleep and hopefully the bids hit my sleep and I can wake up to some good gains. Luckily, that's what happened. It was trading, I want to say around this range. What is this, 1800? This is around nighttime, right? China starts waking up, it's daytime for them, so they start trading, sell-off starts, so I'm like, all right, we're gonna set some bids, and this is a pretty standard bid range. All I did was set below the 200 on the 1 hour, at the mid-range of the 200 on the 1 hour, and then right above. So no matter what, if we didn't get a full test to the bottom range of this 200, at least the first bid hit. If it only hit the mid-range, at least we got 2 bids, so we got 2/3 of our position, and then if the full range hit, you have a full position, you're good to go, and we get to write it out. And thankfully that's what happened, and we got to hit all bids at the 200 EMA on the 1 hour and write it up. I want to say it was about 5% from the mid. Yeah, just about 4.5%, and I sold. We woke up and sold at the perfect time. It was about 4:50 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I remember specifically because it was about a 10K trade in my sleep, and we got to sell it, right? And did really well. And that was the first thing, right? Find a narrative, find some type of fundamental event that's changing for the asset class that you're trading, figure out a range where you want to buy it, place some laddered bids, because the idea behind the laddered bid is I don't know where it's going to trade at, if it's not going to hit the range, if it's going to hit the mid or the low. So I set a bid at all 3, a 1/3 position size at all 3, and let them hit, and then we get the position. So there's the Cardano trade, beautiful trade, and we were able to sell it. And now I'm going to take off the replay setting, show you where it's at now, and why this sell was practically the top. I mean, it was relatively the top of Cardano. And there you go. So since our sells, down 25%. So shorts would have paid a lot more if we took the shorts, but I can't complain with the money I made there. So there's a Cardano trade, one of my best of the last week, just because we were able to hit laddered bids in our sleep at 3 a.m., wake up a few hours later, and you got profits. Next, we'll go over probably the most important one, which is Bitcoin. And this is earlier in the week. This one is a little bit further ago. This was 116. I want to say this is on the 16th. And we'll go over why this Bitcoin trade worked. Where is it? We're going to go up here. Oh, actually, this is the BLX index. Yeah, here it is. Okay, I see there's a few questions regarding Cardano, so let's go over these real quick. Let's go over here. Yo, what's up? God bless, God bless. Yo, what's good? E the Barber, is there a Jose in the chat? I don't know, man. Why were you so sure Cardano wasn't going to break down below the EMA? Good question. Let's go over it real fast. So one of my main reasons for trading off this EMA was in the event, and this is something you guys should like really listen to right now, in the event that, because these EMAs are something I trade consistently, the EMA is most significant on the first touch basis. So as we can see, several times before in the past, we have about 4 different touches here on the EMA, all produce a similar gain, and then we extended past it, right? Once you start expanding away from an EMA on any time frame, right? We're 30% away from the 200 EMA on the 1 hour here, 21% on the highest point here, and then again, when I started to look into it, we're 10% away. So the further away from the EMA you are, you can expect a better reaction as it comes back down to it. So over this time frame, I want to say it's about 3 days, right? So this is about 3 days of time frame where the 1 hour 200 EMA was never tapped. You're going to get a really good reaction generally the first time you tap this range. So I was very confident in setting bids, 3 different bids, a third position size each in this range, because this is going to be the first time in 3 days to touch this. And I know for a fact that generally speaking, the probability of a harsh bounce from this level after 3 days is going to come into our favor. And that's exactly what happened. So the first test on a pretty key support level, or as I like to do, the EMAs, you're going to get a massive bounce or a massive reaction at least. Let's take it for example, even on the short side here, right? As we can see, this is the crossover on the 200 EMA on the 4 hour for Cardano, and it took 15 days before the next reaction. And as you can see, 15 days, you almost got a 10% fall from that. So remember, right? The further expanded away or contracted away from the EMA you are, the first time you come back to touch that level, it's going to be a volatile level. And you can expect to set limits there and make some good money because you're going to get a good reaction. Follow the narrative, follow the coin. Generally speaking, right? Especially with Cardano, just because the narrative was so fucked for such a long time. I mean, I talk shit about Cardano all the time. And it changed for me, and I changed my outlook on it. So if the narrative changes and the fundamentals are changing, look back into the coin, find a level to buy that. Let's make some money. Okay, next trade I want to talk about was my Bitcoin trade, which this net me my biggest day. I think it was an $18,000 day. I have the recap in here. I forgot exactly what it was. I want to say it was around 18,000, and I think it was on the 16th, which was somewhere around here. Anyways, let's go over this trade real quick. So the reason this trade worked and ended up being my largest gainer of the day, or at least when I took profits, was because of this fractal in price I've been talking about for a few days, and unfortunately is invalid now, but we'll go over why we were able to net a good gain from it. So there was a positive and negative situation. When I reference a fractal, I'm literally just referencing a rhyme in price from a previous range to a concurrent range, right? There's not much that needs to be said here that this range in May, June, July mimics almost identically the exact same range we had here. Unfortunately, not mimicking now, but it did in the past. Let's put the replay feature on to show you this without the massive drawdown candle we had over last Friday. So here's the fractal in price. And as I said, last stream or the stream before, I forgot what it was, 117 or the week before, we started buying. Like, this is the main thing we were doing. We were buying Bitcoin at the low of this range because we expected this exact occurrence, right? A sweep below the lows and a retest of the mid-range, right? We got the sweep below the lows, and this is exactly where we started buying. And it was, I mean, we bought on the perfect day. You had about 2 days after this to still buy with us if you didn't get the first buys, but buy below the range, and we wanted to ride up to the mid-range. Unfortunately, we didn't get the entire range, but We had a profit target set and we were able to sell. I want to say I sold about 75% at the highs here. We net, I want to say 4 or 5%. So at a 7% move, I think I sold a little bit earlier, probably 6%. This was the only biggest day. This was my biggest day because we had planned the trade out for so long, and we were planning this trade out for at least, I want to say we were at least talking about this trade for 4 or 5 days on how we wanted roll below the lows, sweep the lows. We did sweep a little bit lower than I wanted, but we ended up sweeping below the September lows here. We got our entries and we got to ride it up about 5 to 6%, which was absolutely beautiful. I think I bought 3 different times, 3 different averages at this range. So beautiful trade, beautiful fractal play, right? The fractal that we wanted to play out, we were able to make bread off it. Unfortunately, we didn't make the entire bread off the range because we did want the full 47K retest. Didn't get it, don't think we will get it, but the fractal did play out, the fractal did pay. Now let's move on to the next one, right? Go over the invalid setups. This is a complete and easy segue because the invalid setup is the fractal, right? Fortunately, the fractal is broke down and we are now sitting at the mid-range. I don't know how updated this is. 36,290. It's about $150 off right now. Yeah, I think this index, this liquid index is, I think it updates every like 4 hours. So this is invalid. Anyways, this fractal is completely nullified now, unfortunately, as beautiful as a setup it was. I believe at the time, a few different factors came into determining that this was going to be invalid. A few key news events. I don't want to put the rush of FUD on this. Banning people owning crypto. It's a decentralized system at the end of the day. I think it wouldn't matter, but FUD hit the market. Short traders were pounding shorts again and absolutely decimated the range. We blew past the September lows, and one other thing, the RSI, this is something everyone's talking about right now as well. RSI is completely below COVID lows. So when we had the COVID crash, RSI was disgusting. I don't know who was trading during that time, but it was disgusting. We're at the exact same point right now, blew past the range, and now we're sitting at the mid-range from previous May, June, July crash. So a little awkward with where we're at because there's not a lot of price action to actually base our next assumptions off. So it might be a little bit slower of a week than expected, but there you have it. So invalid range. Now we have to move to lower time frames, right? When you don't have enough price action data to base your next probability trade on, you got to move to lower time frames, right? So you'll probably see me trading on the 1 hour or even the 30-minute in the next week or so, just because there's not enough data on this daily time frame. If I go to the daily, we have about 4 or 5 different candles. It's not enough data here to do anything. So we got to turn it down. We got to go to lower time frames and start making our plays. Again, just like it was last week, these are about to be a lot of short-term trades, a lot of short-term day trades. As much as I hate day trading, it's going to come into effect a lot more right now. Something I do want to point out is about 2.5 to 3 hours ago, we did have a massive push to the upside here. One reason for this was futures are currently, let me check, I have a tab, here we go. Futures for the stock market are looking beautiful. Looking amazing. Nasdaq's almost up 1%. S&P is almost up 0.8% here. And then Dow Jones about 0.5%. Beautiful open to futures. As you know, and I've been telling you guys, the coupling between price action between legacy markets and crypto is becoming more and more tied together. Obviously, this is due to a lot of institutional money and the algorithms running back and forth. Algorithms run the exact same in legacy markets as they do for the crypto markets. So prices are going to be coupled together for as long as who knows, right? So whether or not this is a good or bad thing doesn't matter, because it does give us a little bit of insight. Wherever futures are, you can pretty much expect Bitcoin to be following at the exact same time. So when these opened up 2.5, 3 hours ago, obviously we got a major 4% move. I also think there is a CME gap. I think there's a CME gap here that also got filled. So congrats. Gaps are now filled. I know a lot of people worry about gaps. CME gap and range has been filled. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Futures open at green. Still green right now. I want to answer some of the questions and then we'll get into current sentiment and what I'm expecting for the next week. Would it be best to invest in Bitcoin or ETH? So I've talked about this a lot. If you're a new guy in chat and new guy to my methods, then you won't know this, but my name is Bitcoin Playboy. However, I do choose Ethereum 10 times out of 10 nowadays. The functionality and utility behind Bitcoin is withering away. I think that a lot of institutional adoption is slowly going to move to Ethereum. I don't want to be like a flipping maxi where, you know, it's the idea of ETH market cap flipping Bitcoin. I don't know if that's going to happen. It doesn't really matter. It's only about a 2x from current price, but I think that you're safer investing in Ethereum because there's a lot of avenues for you. If you're investing in Ethereum, you do have the avenue of store value to move into things like NFTs, which has been a lifesaver for me, at least in my Ethereum. I would move my Ethereum from my hot wallets over to MetaMask, and then I'd start, you know, buying some NFTs. And as you guys know about the denominator effect, moving your Ethereum into an NFT during a bear market on Ethereum, generally speaking, means your NFTs are going up in value as people dump their Ethereum for NFTs, because who wants to lose money on Ethereum during a bear market? Move it into NFTs, more inflow in NFTs, floor prices go up, yada, yada, yada. You make money, right? As Ethereum gains in value and people's NFTs are stagnated, people move out of NFTs and into Ethereum, because who wants to hold a stagnated JPEG while their denominated asset is going up? Should I short Bitcoin? We'll get into that. Don't think I've ever seen a short in archive, at least for a bit, any reason. 100%, I generally only prefer longs. And I've gone into the shortcomings of this as well. It's a shortcoming to not short because there's been a ton of great short opportunities. I leave it up to the guys in Crypto MPEX. They've been absolutely fucking killing it. But for the most part, since 2018, even back in 2016, play it long. You can't lose long term at all. And if you check, I mean, if you're in the Discord, all you should be, go check the last week's P&L, the last 9 days. I think I took maybe 2 shorts. I think I took maybe 2 shorts in the last 12 days. And my P&L is still green. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 out of my last 9 active trading days, I'm profitable. And that's taking longs too during a bear market. So even if you want to take longs during a bear market, you can still come out very, very profitable. Gotta do it at the right time though. Let's go to the next question. I should really show you guys which ones I'm asking. Oh, there's some more in here. Good time to stake more ETH at these levels or stick to spot. Futures call has been holding since 200, 700, okay? Took profits at 4K mark, but ready to throw back in. Again, it's a little awkward with the range we're in to say like if we're going to nuke any lower. I mean, look at the new daily. The daily opened up 4 hours ago and it's already engulfed half of the previous daily. Hard to say if we nuke more here, but unfortunately, sitting at the mid-range. Let's go to the BLX real quick. We're sitting at this mid-range, almost below the volume shelf, right? As much as it pains to say 30K being the next target, it's a possibility. Do I think it happens? I don't know. I need more data. That's why I said we're going to smaller time frames, right? Get into the smaller time frames, so we're going to be day trading a lot more. That's how you have to do it. And as far as being in spot or futures, so this last stream, I think futures is the way to go right now. If you're planning on day trading and taking profits quickly and taking profits on a weekly basis, the futures are where you got to be. There's no reason to day trade in your spot portfolio with volatile moves like this. There's a lot more to be had. There's a lot more profits to be had while sitting in a futures account. Also, it disciplines you more. A lot of you would sleep on an equity play and let it go down, 10, 15% overnight. You're not doing that on futures. You're a lot more disciplined on futures because there's a lot more risk involved. For trading off sweep lows, do you enter at the lows or wait for the candle above the lows? Trade in the lows. You enter within the sweep of the low. It's just the best risk to reward. Say, bro, do you feel shorting the top of a large green candle on Bitcoin is valid thesis to play? Did it with y'all for literally 7 days in a row. Absolutely. So, I mean, this can be seen on the price chart right now. Every rip you get a crash, right? Literally every rip. Every rip has been getting sold, no matter what. Look at the recent rip. Look at the recent future. Absolutely all of them get sold off. I think it's a solid strategy. It honestly sucks to short like this because look how fast you're shorting. You're shorting within maybe 9 hours, like 12 hours, 5 hours here. I mean, you got to be in and out of your phone, so you can't be sitting in a trade for too long. I mean, if you were to enter a short, what is this, 2 days ago? Yeah, if you were to enter a short about a day and a half ago, you're pretty much sitting at entry right now. When you could have just taken profits within 5 hours, run it back, 6 hours later, short again. So yeah, it's good. You're going to be a lot more fast paced now, for sure. Can Sol really outperform ETH? Fuck no. No. Can I pin this? Oh, I can. Where does it go? Anyways, no, it can't. Where did the pin message go? I don't know. Can Sol outperform Ethereum? Fuck no. Especially with the outage. It was out. The Solana platform wasn't working for the last 2 days. Maybe more. Someone can correct me. 3 or 4, I think it was 3 days max. Just wasn't working. So no, at least as of now with the project, no. I also sold all of my, I'm out of Solano, and I probably won't be investing in Sol for a very long time here. Because I was selling everything at 170. Where was it? Yeah, I was selling everything, all of my Sol within this range. I was done with it. But I don't know if I'll buy it again. I'll buy Sol back again at $3 where we bought it before. Okay, next up. That's so the invalidated setup that I want to talk about was the fractal and price that we were focusing on. We made some great money off the first bounce. Obviously, it's now invalidated, so no money lost on the previous setup, but it's invalidated, so we have to find a new one now. So future sentiment for Bitcoin. Again, I don't know how much value we're going to get just from today. Making a prediction here, because I think we'll have to come back online with the next few days once we get a few more candles, because 2 daily candles have closed near the mid-range of the May, June, July crash. I definitely don't think that's enough to say where we're going yet. On a lower time frame, I think we do have a decent range to play here. Most likely, you're looking to buy sub $35,000. If you can get sub 35K, I mean, there's a ton of demand as we've seen. There is a ton of demand in this range right now to buy. So it is, I think, quite frankly, it's the most liquid range. I mean, price stays within this range for maybe 3 hours max. We've stayed within this range, and this is indicative of the demand that it has. So there's a lot of demand for Bitcoin in this range. I don't know who's buying it, maybe Michael Saylor, but everyone else who wanted a bid support at 40K, maybe they're coming back in now. But another key note here also is for the volume scale. We'll go to the 1 hour here. At least for a volume scale, something that's a little better than it was before is more volume is coming in now that we're at this low range than we've seen ever before. Let's do the highlighter feature. So this previously, where is this? 40K. This is where everyone was trying to bid before. Everyone was trying to bid 40K, hold it up. Obviously, this didn't work. And it was a pretty extended range, January 3rd, sorry, to January 12th. So 9 days, and the volume was fairly spread, and we got almost the exact same volume, if not more, within the last 2 or 3 days here. So the volume has completely changed. Whether or not it's buying or selling volume, we don't want, we'll use the OBV here, which I think I have on the bottom here. On balance volume has been going down, but buying and selling volume going up. So exchange of wealth is happening right now. And that's one of the main things that we want to pay attention to, is where is the exchange of wealth occurring? Because at 40K, it really wasn't occurring. Not a lot of people were selling, not a lot of people were buying. We sat there for almost 2 weeks, and then we broke down. Now there's a lot of supply in the hands, a lot of people underwater. So it's time for them to paper hand and provide more liquidity to the market, and we'll see who steps in. With a small part, would you recommend putting in a long-term equity trading on futures, half and half? So a tad bit of a hard question to answer here. I would say my personal suggestion is go futures. A lot of people come into crypto, you're looking for quick money, at least looking to build fast, and you can build very fast with futures. You can also lose it extremely fast with futures too. So understand the risk that you have. If you have $1,000 to risk, are you willing to risk 10% of that port on a 5x position? You could lose it on a 10-15% move. So it truly depends. You're not going to make too much money in equity, I'll tell you that. You're not going to be very impressed with your returns. What I would say is, if you're new to trading, go futures and go at 2x leverage and just leave it at that until you become more comfortable with your trading style. any potential longs on your radar? Personally, I'm just looking at Bitcoin right now, and maybe Cosmos. We'll go into some alts when you guys tell me to check out your alts at the end. We'll check out the alts later, but primarily Bitcoin. And I also think all of you should be watching Bitcoin as well. And let me show you why. Because Bitcoin dominance is taking over the entire market right now. And we're now we're at December highs for Bitcoin dominance now. So we've gone over this chart a few times. This is just the dominance in market cap. This is in reference to at what points in time is the market cap of all cumulative crypto assets, primarily Bitcoin, or when Bitcoin is losing dominance and altcoins are getting in more volume and increasing in value more. And this would be indicative of the price of Bitcoin dominance falling. This means that all of your altcoins are most likely going up in value, right? And this is, as I have some visual indicators on what you should be doing at these limits, selling alts and buying Bitcoin towards the bottom range at 40% dominance. As you can see, back in May, when the May crash occurred, sell your alts, buy Bitcoin, right? And then you have the September crash, sell your alts, buy Bitcoin, right? And now you have the new crash, January 2022 crash, sell your alts, buy Bitcoin. I mean, it's fairly clockwork, and you do the same thing to the upside when you sell your Bitcoin and you start risking on for your alts. So this is why I do think you got to watch Bitcoin right now. At least it needs to be the #1 thing on your watch list, because I think monitoring the moves of Bitcoin can give you, immediate insight into what will occur with your alts. So focus on Bitcoin for the most part. Next up, I think I missed some of these. Let's bang through these real quick. Why don't you give NFT whitelist? You can ask a new project collabs and give the Discord free whitelist with the following. You can do that. Yeah, dude, let me know the project. Would love to. Let me know what projects you think we should do. There's a few projects I'm in. They've already minted though. A lot of the new NFT projects I'm buying, they've already minted, so there's no whitelist anymore. But yeah, that's a great idea. Just remember, there's no Bitcoin NFTs. Yes, sir. Maybe one day, I don't know. Maybe with SegWit, smart contracts. I just want to say that Adam, Near, and Luna were to stay above the 200 EMA on the daily. Yes, that's an indicator of the strength in the market for those. Adam actually had a beautiful bounce from the daily 200 EMA. Still an OCT, very much so, still an OTC. You took profit 6.6. Beautiful, beautiful take profit, by the way. Congratulations. Would it be a good time to dump in ETH now or wait? Again, like if you guys, and this is, I should say this now, if any of you relate to this, when we were selling ETH, I think the last time I put out a sell signal for ETH was up here. So for my OGs who were here back in November, this wasn't actually that long ago. If you were selling Ethereum with me at $4,700, yeah, you can come back now and pick up the same equity you bought for 50% off. Fuck the technicals. Fuck the chart. You just got a 50% discount on the second blue chip in the market. Yeah, go buy it. Next up, do you still use the SSL indicator? Can you go over how you use it? I want to make a video on how I use all the indicators, so I'm not going to go over it today, but I do still use SSL sometimes. What about the metaverse coins like Hero and Everdome? I know a lot of your coins already 1000x last year with the sentiment push and things going more mainstream. So I don't know. I don't follow Hero or Everdome. I think a lot of the metaverse coins took the worst falls in the market. Let me reference Mana real quick. I think Mana took a pretty hard fall. Because I haven't bought Mana since 80 cents. What is it down now? Yeah, 66% down. I think Sand is probably one of the best shorts in the market. Y'all want to take a short? You guys want a good short? You short Sand. It's probably one of the best shorts, honestly. 24% until range low of November. 66% until range high of August. Yeah, it's probably the absolute best short. But again, to reference your question, I think the metaverse coins are here to stay. I do think they're overvalued though. Where's your question? Here it is. Daniel. I think they're all overvalued. So we're in a rebalancing phase. We're in a rebalancing phase with the stock market as well. Netflix down 20% from earnings. We are rebalancing a lot of the previous evaluations we took in previously had for 2020 and 2021 when we had stimulus packages and we had low interest rates, and now we have risk on events or risk off events such as the Fed tapering a little bit with previous stimulus, and we have interest rates potentially going to rise in the near future. I do think that event is priced in and not as important as some people are giving it, but metaverse coins are in a phase of reevaluation just like the rest of the market and commodities are right now. Soul NFTs. Yeah, that's, if you guys saw my last post, I am trying to get into Soul NFTs. I don't know if that's a question or not. Can you alert us when you mint a project moving forward? Of course. I told go to Risky Bisky. It used to be, I changed the name. A little bit more playful now, but yeah, I'll tell you guys what I'm buying. I bought Alien Friends, and then I bought what was it, Starcats. I at least tried to buy Starcats. Starcats like 6x'd in price within the first 30 minutes of me posting it. I know many NFT projects. I'll share the list with you. Can I DM you on Discord? Of course, DM me. Can you go over the Soul NFT and why you want to expose yourself to it more? I'll go over, so I'm going to make a post about it. I'm not going to go over it today. This is just going over the list. But I want to get more into the Soul NFTs only because I do see a lot of them just absolutely aping, like 5xing, 10xing within the first 3 days and holding too. And I see a lot of people are not exposed to the Soul ecosystem, at least for NFTs. A few bad things about the NFT system for Soul is sometimes it actually like shuts down. The last 2 days you couldn't buy anything, so I'm not sure that played out, but Soul is down 50% and the Soul NFTs held up very well. There's no paper handing for the underlying asset or the denominator. There's a lot of cool projects on there and the supply seems to be fairly low. So a lot of innovation is happening on the Soul NFT system as far as I can see right now. So Soul NFT system, innovation. The ETH NFT system, especially OpenSea, copy pasta projects, releasing a Bored Apes derivative and expecting to 10x it, you know what I'm saying? We all know what I mean, right? We've seen them all. It's very common to see these projects right now. The Soul NFT system has a lot of cool projects and a lot of innovation. There's not a lot of like copycat projects. So it's fresh, it's rejuvenating, it's somewhere I want to get exposure to. And I'll let you know, I'll make a post about it, I'll let you know what I'm buying into. ENJ, we'll do this at the end. Shopify down 60%. Yeah, gee, that's horrid to hear. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's finish up the next parts. Future sentiment. Again, we're not going to go over we'll go over like a weekly sentiment maybe, but I can't give a 2-week, 3-week, monthly outlook because at this point, I don't got one. We're at a very awkward zone right now on Bitcoin compared to where we were last time. Last time, we were to make a solid prediction, make bread off it right now. If I'm not confident in the current price action, there's no reason to trade it or make a prediction right now and potentially lose our profits from last week. However, on the lower time frames, give me 35K or below. I should probably move this. Is this at 35K? Right here. Give me 35K or below. I'll pick up some more Bitcoin. For now, chill out. No reason to hop in and rush the trades. Let them come to you. We got a lot of rips. We got a lot of dips. It's a lot of short-term volatility. It's perfect to day trade and hone your skills as a day trader. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm about to go get some agua. We'll be right back. Oh, I see people are adding me in crypto chat. Don't add me in crypto chat. Talk to me in YouTube. Anyways, how long have we been streaming? 40 minutes. We got 20 more minutes. We got a lot of time to go. Chill out. I'll be right back in a few. Okay. I'm back. See if there's any more questions. How do you get WL? WL, for those that don't understand, means whitelist. What does whitelist mean? Whitelist just means that you get priority in minting NFT projects before the general public. Helps you save on gas fees. It helps you get the project before sellout and before the bots start destroying the project. All that. How do you get it? A few different methods. You produce value to their community and they'll give it to you. Or you're just active in their Discord and they think you're cool. Or you want to give away. A lot of different ways. What tokens do you feel are here to stay if the SEC was to regulate crypto? I'll tell you which are not safe. Because I think the majority of them are safe, but there's some that aren't. And the ones that aren't are the privacy tokens. I'm talking Zcash. I'm talking Monero. I'm talking Dash. Probably not the safe. Dash might be safe because I think they redid their contracts. But Monero and Zcash and the other, I don't know what the other ones are. Those are the main ones at least. The privacy tokens are going to be the ones in Tornado Cash. Tornado Cash is going to get hit with a fucking FBI raid soon. They're fucked. But yeah, privacy tokens definitely aren't hitting the regulatory status quota for the SEC, I'll tell you that. What's up, gang? What's up, Shamal? Have you heard of Beans? No. That's funny as fuck, though. Have you heard of Ape Invaders? No. It'd be cool. Link, if you send the links, I think you can drop the links. Drop me the links and we'll fucking check them out. And I'll give you my opinion. Alright, what was next on the stream? Future sentiment. Again, this is like probably within maybe even today. Below 35k, I'll bid. I'll bid below 35k and I'll buy again. If not 35k, the next level I'm looking for a bounce. Just because I really don't feel like shorting this. Let me change this. Right here. This was this previous range high. Little inverse head and shoulders. 35.3k. I mean, we're like coming up on the price now. We'll probably be able to watch this play out live if we're here long enough. But short-term outlook, future sentiment, take day trades under 35k along it, back up to 36. And if you break structure here on 34k, this range here, yeah, we'll probably see more downside. But as far as a holistic outlook on like the next month or the next 2-3 months, the whole quarter, no idea yet. Need more price action. So as we get more price action and as the PA evolves, I'll be able to give you guys more insight on that. How's Matic? I think Matic's actually like sitting on a very key level right now. We'll go over in a bit. Say, bro, have you ever heard of XRP? It's on KuCoin. Oh, sorry. That's not XRP. That's XPR. I have heard of XPR. I really can't give you an opinion because I don't know what it does. I'm sorry. We could look at the chart at the very least. Just check out the beans and you'll get crazy. Backed by Dumb Ways to Die. Send the link in chat. I think you guys can send links. And I'll click on the OpenSea or Sol or Rarity link. Okay, so that's everything so far. We went, oh, at least we went over some of the, we'll zoom in here. It's kind of hard to read, isn't it? Anyways, here is the full, at least my full trading recap list of the last 9 days. I literally explained what happened each day, if I was profitable, if I was not profitable, what did I do, what did I buy, and on which days later did I sell. There it is, fully transparent. Go look at it if you haven't. If you have questions about it, ask me so we can go over them now. Go over invalidated setup. We went over it. Fractal's no longer in place. Future sentiment. It's not really future. It's just, I guess it's future. Few day sentiment. I want to stay under 35k again. We'll see the demand. We'll take longs back up to the top. Now, I've been answering guys' questions the whole time. Normally I don't do this, but I think it's been working well. So ask me more questions. This time I'll take your coin suggestions and I'll look at their charts. Hopefully it's not a chart I look at and within the first 3 seconds I say it's garbage. No hard feelings. There's just some coins that have taken such a toll in this recent drawdown that they probably won't ever recover again. At least for the next 2 quarters or so. So best of luck to those coins. And then we'll end it with a special announcement. We'll highlight this one big because it's dope and a lot of you are going to want to attend what is going to occur because it's been a while since we've done one. Okay. The first one I saw was by my boy Abraham, XPR. Called Proton. Ooh, actually look, this one ain't too bad. This one ain't too bad. It looks like it was like maybe an XRP playoff coin. You're at a good spot. You're at a decent spot for a bounce. The typical volume hasn't really been shaken out either. It's not bad. Personally, I love to see it below. What are you down from the highs? 80%? Oh my. Oh my. Look, 80% lower. If you have any sort of motherfucking conviction on this coin, you buy it right now. Because an 80% dip. This is when I bought Luna last time. Luna was 80% down as well. This was back in the May, June, July crash. Luna was down. Yeah, Luna was down 82%. I said instant buy. Instant buy. We had conviction. You buy it. I don't know XPR, but if you're convicted, you literally buy it right now as I'm talking to you. It is down 80% from the high. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what the coin does. Maybe it's a cross-chain, parachain enabler. Polkadot syndicate. I don't know. Could you go over Adam re-entry setup? Yeah, sure. Adam had... I should have sent you guys this one. I should have sent this trade out, but I thought it was too high risk. Especially after my last ETH trade. But, I mean, look at this. 2 days of dumpage, 34% on one of the strongest cross-chain compatible assets in the market. And you bounce the next day. 18%. Oh my god, that was such a beautiful trade. Where's the re-entry? I'd say halfway mark. 31 bucks. Mark on your charts 31.65. Let's see how this sand. I'm probably going to take the sand short, honestly. If there's any coin you should like at least look into like a low lev, low risk short. I mean, shit, man. Shit. This is getting much better than sand. This is one of the coins that, I mean, look, Sandbox, in my opinion, I think is probably one of the strongest metaverse tokens. But the charts don't lie. And the charts don't care about your fucking feelings either. Doesn't care about how good your coin is. BAT. BAT is also one of my favorite metaverse enablers. I do think that this is hopefully, because one of the main things I watched on this was the recent retest. If we can get a retest, that'd be beautiful, because this could also be a nice short trade, 70% up. I like BAT. I like the idea of its fundamentals and how it can be an enabler in the metaverse for ad space. I think it'd be great. Again, the chart doesn't fucking care about the fundamentals though. So it's not looking too good for this. You sit on a volume shelf. I think over the next week, what is NASDAQ? Yeah, NASDAQ's still extremely green on futures right now. We should have a green week across the board. If we get another one of these days where the market's going up 15, 10%, like this is a short off this retest, Mark this on your charts, because if BAT comes up to this retest and we get a super green week and everyone's like bullish again, it's probably where you start getting your shorts. I mean, the 17% move up, and then you have your retest back. DYDX. All I know about DYDX is it was one of the most recent strong coins and then got absolutely destroyed. Yeah, like during this period, it was when the market was destroying itself and DYDX was the only thing green on the day. And then it lagged and, you know, you had your 40% drop. I can't say much about DYDX. It's kind of like Woo Network. I like what they do. The no perp fees on trading, no spot fees. I think it's cool, man. But the chart says it looks awful right now. The chart is complete dog shit. And I wouldn't be a buyer until $7 again. ENJ Link. Okay, I don't want to do too many of these. We'll do ENJ. These are all meta coins. So it looks like a lot of these have this like similar like, yeah, this looks exactly like BAT. If we get a green week, which I'm expecting here, futures are super green, and relief balance is maybe in store here. Hard to say because we haven't gotten one for quite some time. Well, we did get one back on January 5th and 6th, or 15th and 16th, but I don't know. Doesn't look good. Again, a lot of these coins, unfortunately, have been hurt severely bad. And severely bad, I mean 200 EMA broken, over 30% down from here. You broke a key trend since May. The May, June, July crash as it had its massive bullish divergence. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's hurt severely. Hurts. A lot of the metaverse coins, as I said, they're overvalued, completely overvalued. The hype behind metaverse, and obviously Facebook coming in, you know, incorporating metaverse as a key component in their business model, hyped the fuck out of these coins. And we are in a rebalancing stage now. Next up, I'm not gonna do Link. I think Link's what fuck will do. What is Link at? If Link is below $17 when I look at it, I'm not gonna do any more. Oh my god. Actually, we can do it's fairly simple. You're at support right now. But geez, man, Link, no relief at all. I feel so bad for the people who are like massively invested in this and didn't take profits in the last burst at $30, whatever. It's unfortunate to see this low again. I mean, you're back at 2020 lows. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Not a holding. Not a holding for me. Pain. Straight pain. Bro, can we get some SRK? Oh yeah, dude, I'm down like, I think I'm down like $38,000 on SRK. My buys, current price. SRK is a hurtful L for me. Hurtful. Who gave me this coin? I think it was Hood. But yeah, SRK completely dead. Dead coin. And I'm bag stuck in it too. I mean, my margin equity equates to about $45,000. I think my value in the trade is like $3 grand now. So I'm down bad on this. I'll probably see. I'm definitely putting this on my tax harvest for 2021. ONG. Let's see. These I should probably go over. What about Alcala coin? It's with DOT. I don't know much about it. If it's not on TradingView, I also don't want to look at it. Fossil coin, yes. Jeff crying. Yeah. Yeah, Jeff's hurting. We have 4 more minutes until we've hit the hour mark, and I want to try to cut the stream there. We'll look up SRT because I think that which one has the most data? Definitely not that one. Oh, here we go. I do want to talk about SRT, Secret Network, because this is also one of the coins where like when I said FTM Near, Harmony One, and Cosmos. Those were the Fantastic Four of the last 2 months. What I'm looking at, Secret Network, and what's the other one? Desk. Good fundamentals. The social sentiment behind these coins is huge, and the charts don't look bad. So with those 3 different parameters, gets you set up pretty nice. Gets you set up pretty nice to get some equity entries. And this will definitely be on my watch list for the upcoming week. Because I don't own Secret and I don't own Dusk. And so many people have told me to buy and I've never bought. So trust me, I'm going to get some exposure to this. Because I don't want to miss out on these becoming the next FTM and Harmony One networks. I mean, yeah, look at this, dude. Just so strong. Such strong coins. So it's the mid-range of Wick. Such strong coins. I mean, well above the 200 daily EMA. Beautiful. Beautiful. XHV. XHV. Oh my god, it is under. It is under $2. All-time lows. Yo, hold on. Watch this. Where is it at? I hope Moon's not in here. I'm about to meme hard right now. Oh, here it is. Give me 1 second, boys. Give me 1 second, boys. Get meme done. So yeah, I used to like XHV. I made like $5 grand off this trade, and I was just fucking memeing it. But ascending breakout, took over supply, flipped demand on the daily. We had like there's like 1 week it went like 100%, and then I just sold it. So I do pray for the bag holders. I do pray for the bag holders that you guys recuperate something that you held, but I'm out the bag. I'm out the bag. So I don't own any of it, nor will I probably buy it again. Just not yet. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy it. Who knows? But no, I made my money. So I can't say much about it because XHV might have the worst fucking chart in crypto. Dude, it's down 90%. It is down fucking 92%. Anyways, let's take this off the screen because I don't want you guys to throw up. Yeah, sand shorts are probably like, take the sand shorts. Like it looks like a very low risk trade here. Let me, some of you don't take trades unless I fucking send them out. Hold on. Yeah, this is probably one trade. I think I'll just hold these fucking shorts. God, it looks so good. It looks so good. This is one you can put on like a 2x leverage short and just hold it until the whole thing collapses. Oh, you guys linked me the You guys linked me the NFTs in crypto chat. My bad. Ape invaders, dude. The floor is kind of high for these. Looks like they're bidding. I'll look at the NFTs in a second. Let me. Oh, there we go. What leverage you recommend on stand short? If you're asking me, I'm going to give you the lowest leverage I think you should take, and that's 2x. Just don't over leverage it, because these can pop too. Where's mana? I think mana took some. Maybe it didn't. No, I can't find it. Mana didn't pop during. 4 to 5% pops. It didn't actually really pop at all. Stop being mean to XHV. My bad, bro. My bad. Oxella is a decentralized finance network and liquidity hub on Polkadot. I like the idea of liquidity hub. It's a layer 1 smart contract that's scalable and Ethereum compatible and optimized for DeFi with built-in liquidity. Yeah, dude, you sold me. Again, like with a lot of these coins, a lot of them sound like they do the same shit. Like, if I can look at a chart, because my thesis for a lot of it doesn't have a trading view chart. Am I spelling it wrong? Akala. No, that's the right price. So unless it's like a deck screwer chart, I don't really want to look at it. But okay, I sent out the stand short because I know so many of you won't take it unless I post it. So there you go. Doesn't look like that bad of a trade to me. Sand looks good to buy. I was just talking about shorts, my boy. Fuck it, buy it. You do run the opposite of what I'm doing. And if I win, I'll split my profits with you. And if you win, you split your profits with me. We can't lose. We found the key. We found the key. Okay, we are at the 1 hour mark in 4 minutes. 1 hour, 4 minutes. These streams might be going a little bit too long. We should probably push these like 30 minutes max. Let me know what you think. 30 minutes max might be the way to go. 1 hour might be too long. Hold on, is this not live? Does STMX looks like it's dead? Honestly, bro, before I even see it, before I even look the coin, before I even click, I'm gonna probably say yes. Yo, Bitcoin's getting near my buy limit. I have it on my other monitor right now. It's getting very close to where I want to start buying it. Fuck, man. Yeah, it's like, it ain't looking too good. It ain't looking too good. The only good thing about this chart, this is a fat fucking zone, bro. This is so fat. The only good thing about this zone is it previously showed demand. Fuck, it looks so bad. You know, it probably pops here. So, as of recently, the last month or so, I've been like taking out a fuck ton of coins from my watch list that I'm just not fucking with. Or at least not taking them out of my watch list, but just not ever giving them any attention anymore. Like shit like this, like look, STMX went 100 days with no move. At least at the end of the 100 days, it had a move during it, but at the end, nothing happened. And then inevitably, it lost half of the value. So it's like, you know, if you're going to wait 100 days in this coin, I commend the conviction, but it sucks because the opportunity cost was there. In 100 days, you had near that went 500%, and if 30 days into holding, you had FTM that went 300%. Another, you know, 80 days in, Harmony one, you know, you see what I'm talking about here? There are just so many other opportunities here. Just a lot of these coins I don't even look at anymore. And I used to trade STMX. When was my last signal for STMX? Let me like fact check this. My last trading date for STMX was oh my god. Where is it? Where's my screenshot tool? Dude, is it at the same price? Here's the last time I ever traded STMX. Was it July 24th? Right here. This is the last day I traded it. Boom. Right there. So again, you know, a few things. I haven't traded in a very long time. It took 100 days to stagnate, make 0% move, and it's at a demand zone. So I wouldn't say sell here because you're selling at the lows. Maybe get a 15-10% boost and start looking to jump out that. Unless your conviction is high. Obviously, my conviction in the trade is very low. It's not something I follow. Okay, we're pretty much done here. This is so much value and knowledge. My professor could not teach me this if you paid them $1 million. I appreciate it a lot, man. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. Shamal, you still in OCT? I can almost guarantee that you said this already, and I answered it. All right, I'm not going to call you out, but you definitely said that before. Yes, I am still in OCT. Probably should start buying more. Does AVAX look like a buy? I don't know. I haven't looked at it. I'd probably say no. I think secret, I should note these. Hold on. SCRT and desk. I gotta focus on these. I gotta find buys on these very soon. I gotta find buys on those. AVAX is last. Does AVAX look like a buy? Again, for a lot of you who have been with me for an extended period of time, you guys know exactly how I trade these. I've taught you every method I know. There's not a lot going on. I'm sorry. AVAX is not a buy for me. I would buy AVAX at 40 bucks. Not yet. It's not there yet. It's not there yet. Oh, it wasn't you? Oh, dude, is there two Shamals? Oh, a Shamal and a Seamus. Shamal and a Seamus. Got you. It's two different people. All right, I'm done with the coins. I'll do one more. I see S Fund. Only because I like S Fund and I think it is high value. What is it at? Please don't tell me it's destroyed. Hey, look at that. It is above where we first bought it. Okay. S Fund's a buy. S Fund is a buy. Broke down from the daily head and shoulders, sitting at previous demand, and the 200 EMA on KuCoin at least has populated at current price. I fucking love S Fund. It made us a fucking bag literally the first month. The first we bought. Hold on, bro. Some of you don't know the caliber at which we're trading. So I gotta pull up the fucking receipts, show you guys how the fuck we get down. I made a whole report on S Fund. Look at this. Look at this ball. This shows you my conviction. If you see me do this, if you see me post something like this, just know that I invested a lot. If you see me make a whole report like this, I went in hard, bro. If I took the time to write this out, I'm in hard as fuck. Current price, $514. $98 million market cap. What happened? 1 month. Will I do a report like this again? I don't fucking know. Get me a coin that gets me excited like S-Fund. I'm not doing any more coins. Gun to your head. You have to buy SLP or XHV. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Which one lost more? Probably SLP. Dude, if XHV lost more... No, there's no fucking way. Yeah, I'm buying Haven Protocol, bro. Shout out Moon. I'm buying Haven Protocol and not this dog shit. It's a buy even now? I don't know what you're referencing. Let me know what you're referencing. Oh, I think I messed up my TP limits. What? Hold on. These are fucked up. So someone, I think it's Chosen, just corrected me. Yeah, 244. Oh, 218. I see where I fucked up. I see where I fucked up. My bad. Hey, we can take it to 118. 59% fault. That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad. Anyways. Fuck it. We're done. I'm done. Don't give me any more coins. We gotta announce the announcement now. It's time for the announcement, boys. Can you just look into one of the NFT websites that give you just one project? Fine. We're going to printer repair service. We're going to check them out. Which one do you want me to look at? Beans? Oh, he sent me beans. Here we go. This is the one he wanted me to look at. So together as a community, we shall evaluate said project. Launching February 22nd. All right. Beans. They're all beans and they die. That's pretty sick. They have 45K members in their Discord. That's pretty sick. It doesn't look bad. Honestly, though, this is low value art. This is pretty low value art. If I'm not an artist, but I just made an outline of your NFT in 30 seconds. I just outlined your entire NFT in 30 seconds, and look at this. That's low value as fuck. Dumb ways to die, though. That's probably something that to take into consideration. Wasn't this a TV show? You know more than me about this project, so I'll leave it up to you. You're very enthusiastic about it, so I shall be as well. I hope the project fucking bumps. You know what I mean? Hope that project bumps. You missed the whole concept. What's the concept? What the fuck did I miss? Oh, is Dumb Ways to Die a fucking band? Is this a band? Dude, I'm retarded. I'm sorry. Oh, it's a game? Oh, shit. I definitely remember this. My bad. That's sick. Well, if you can play your guy you mint into the game, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. 1 to 2 ETH game. Sick, sick. Yeah, that okay, cool. If you can use the avatar you mint into said game, I like it. I think that's it's a go. I got it. You're right. I guess it's not low value. You're right. It ain't low value. To be honest, one way that I track a lot of, I have no edge in the NFT market. Let me make this clear. I am not an NFT guru. I base it off the art, the community, the social sentiment it has on within Twitter, and then I ape. So you guys will have to help me with the NFTs because my edge is dull in that market. Okay, I'm just gonna get into the special announcement. So special announcement is coming up on, let me check the date. I think it's Thursday next week. Everyone should attend this. Should be on YouTube. 2-3. Let's write it out on screen. 2-3. This is, I don't know why the fuck it's a fraction. 2-3 is a Thursday. Next Thursday at 3 p.m. PST or 6 p.m. EST. We are going to have our homie, a good friend of mine, Mu CPA. He is a public accountant. He is a registered accountant, and he is going to come on and help everybody out, learn a little bit about taxes because tax season is coming up. And I don't know about you guys, but I was stressing pretty hard last year. He helped me out with a lot of my questions, and I would like for him to come to the community and we'll do an AMA, right? Everyone can come in, ask their questions. And I think this is, very pertinent right now. You guys can ask questions about tax harvesting, some of your NFT losses or gains, how to report your crypto gains on non-KYC accounts, everything. This is a very, very important stream because a lot of you like making money, but a lot of you guys don't know about paying it back and getting into your account without getting fucking audited, okay? So we do have a tax stream coming up. Give me a clap, give me some type of love in chat if this is something that you're looking forward to. I know taxes aren't exactly the most exciting thing, but if you're making bread in crypto, if you're making bread in stocks, it's something you gotta worry about. So shout out to my boy Mew, he wants to host it for everyone. AMA coming up for taxes. I know it sounds a little bit boring. I'm excited for it because I know some of you who've been making bread the last year, especially in 2021, gonna need some help. And you guys have some burning questions I know in the back of your head that you need to ask this guy. So he'll be coming on. All questions are on the board to ask him. Don't be shy. This is your opportunity. He'll be, I don't know if it'll be recorded, but hey, it might be recorded. We'll see, but expect it. It's a big announcement. So be there, be square, and Uncle Sam will probably audit your ass. So if you want good luck and you don't want to get audited this year, go to stream. Go check it out. Go talk to Mew. Anywho, Santa's now at entry, by the way, 2.95. And where's Bitcoin? I'm looking to long Bitcoin sometime soon, probably, 7 p.m., about 2.5 hours before I'm about to hop off. Might start some low levies. Start some low levy Bitcoin longs, eh? This is the range I wanted to buy in. Not exactly under 35K yet, but I'll start them now. What is this? $35,300. I'll start buying into my Bitcoin longs. And what I like to do is do like a 1/10, especially in these ranges, you do like a 1/10, right? Like I explained in the beginning. 1/10, 2/10, and then as soon as it hits a range you previously wanted, right? Then you start going to 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, and then you have your whole average range. So I'll have some fun with it. Expect more crypto alerts during the week because I think pre-market for stocks is going to be pretty much important for us. Futures sitting hopefully where they were. Yeah, they're still looking good. Futures still looking, I mean, as good as they can look. Futures looking as good as they can, right? And SPY is on the daily 200 EMA, so expect a bounce, expect a green week, right? So expect the green week coming up. Okay, that's it. I think that's it. I don't got much else to say. Nice. All right, much love, guys. I'm hopping off. Appreciate y'all coming by on a Sunday night. Choosing me over the club, choosing me over the bars, getting that knowledge, getting them gains. We had a lovely last week. Equity may not have been too exciting because equity got burned, but if you're trading futures and you're able to date, actually your equity might not have been burned if you were trading your equity like I was on futures. Just remember, a bear market is a mindset. You're able to make money no matter what. A bear market is not going to be defined as you losing money consistently on a week-to-week basis. We'll make money in any market as shown by the last week. So let's continue to kill it. Let's continue to get up on these trades the next week. Again, my sentiment going into the week, it's looking green for me, right? I expect the S&P 500 to bounce fairly heavy here, right? Pre-market, we should gap up. Oh yeah. Come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, it's gonna look like this. All right, we're gonna gap up to here. What is ES at? Tell you exactly where we're gonna gap. 4421. Right here. Yeah, right here. So this is where the S&P should be tomorrow morning. Right there. A gap up from pre-market. Like a 1% gap up from pre-market. All right, boys. Much love. Peace out. Catch you guys again later this week. Remember, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Casper's streaming. AMA, as always, ask some questions so you guys get some more knowledge from another trader who trades in a different manner than I do. So you get more knowledge, evolve a little bit more, and learn